Hare Krishna. And a special Hare Krishna wave to Dawn Nicholson, who always waves back. So thank you. So this is number 7, Berry Place. And if you don't know, this is actually the first temple where Srila Prabhupada came through these doors. ISKCON, like first temple in London. Sri Radha came through these doors. Who, I mean, so many. Malati, Jamuna, Mukunda, Janaki, Mukunda Maharaj, Janaki, Tribhuvanatha Prabhu. I mean, the who's who of London Yatra, or even ISKCON in general, came through these doors. It's an holy theatre, basically. Cannot say enough about this place. So we had the whole building all the way going up and down, and as I've said before, if you read When the Sun Shines by Srila Prabhupada, this is actually a very good reference book, very good book to hear about what happened in London. Have a look. So I'm not going to go through it all because it's quite a big book anyway. But just say that the devotees acquired this place on the 5th of June 1969. That's when they acquired it. Guru Das Prabhu actually was in line in a bank in Holborn. I don't know which bank, but there's quite a few banks around here. And that's how he met someone and he started talking. And yeah, acquired this building. And what was I going to say? And they used to have Sunday feast down here. You used to go downstairs. You can also go from inside, obviously. And we can't see it so well now, but if you looked through the glass here, you could actually see Sri Radha and Danishwara. Actually, you can't. You see my cameraman. But they were in the back, which is where the X-ray room is now. You know, when you get your teeth X-rayed, because you have to see what's wrong with them and that. So that's at the back of the this whole sort of open plan floor, and that's where Sri Radha and Danishwara were installed. Be careful, yeah. So yeah, this is and so what we're going to do now, we're going to walk down this path, which is where Prabhupada would have walked to go to his japa walks in Russell Square, and he walked down this road. So come and join us. Hare Krishna. So now we're in Russell Square Park. So it's a short walk, maybe 5 minutes, maybe for me anyway, 5 minutes, not even that. But so this is a lovely park, and this is where Srila Prabhupada would come and do his daily, by the way, there's parrots, which is quite auspicious, I guess. So Prabhupada would come and do his daily japa walks here every day for the, I believe, for deity greetings. He would come out and come and chant his japa. So this is also sacred ground. So if you're ever, like I said, around here, coming to visit, please do visit these holy places, because Prabhupada and pure devotees have graced these grounds, and this is a very nice park. I also come in and do my jogging as a side point, but that's not why it's a holy place, but just thought I'd get that in there. Hold on, because there's a vehicle. Oh, it's all right. So anyway, yeah, so this is Prabhupada's japa, holy japa ground. And yes, beautiful. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. So I'm just outside Russell Square Park. You see the gates, I'm outside. This is the 5th Duke of Bedford, as you can see here, if you didn't know. Because this park is built on the grounds of the Bedford House. And Prabhupada, he'd do a whole circle. Oh my days. We're on the verge of lockdown slightly being lifted, which is kind of exciting. He'd go around the whole park, and when he came here, he'd look at it and not be too impressed. And in Rancha Prabhu's book, Prabhupada is quoted as looking at this statue and saying, "This is material life." And he'd laugh. After so much labour for money and prestige, his reward, this is Duke of Bedford, his reward is to stand in a public place with the pigeons passing stool on his head, as you can see. So there you go, really. And that's the 5th Duke of Bedford. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. So I'm standing outside Conway Hall. This is what, 10-minute, 15-minute walk for me anyway, my steps from Russell Square. So Prabhupada came here to give talks, gave lectures. We at ISKCON-London actually does hold regular programs here as well. And Prabhupada came here in 6th of October 1969. And the talks were arranged here by Mukunda Maharaj and Gurudas Prabhu. Actually, the introduction to the Sri Upanishad is spoken here. So one time Prabhupada was here and the kirtan got a bit wild and crazy and out of control. And afterwards, Prabhupada was in the car and he was asked by one of the devotees, what happened? You know, I was like, kind of control, crazy and that. And Prabhupada said, Narada Muni came to our kirtan. Didn't you see? And the devotees are like, no, we didn't. He said, well, he came. And he also said that in other times during being here, that Narada Muni and Lord Brahma, they also visited here and were present for the kirtans and the talks that Prabhupada was giving here. And Prabhupada saw them. So that's pretty amazing, no? And if we fast forward in this book I got, so Prabhupada, when they were actually preparing the altar at Berry Place for Sri Sri Radharani, because these talks took place in October, they were installed on 14th December, which is my birthday by the way, 14th December they installed in 1969, but I wasn't born in 1969, much later. But it says here that Prabhupada says he wanted Vyasasans for Lord Brahma and Lord Shiva for either side of the altar. Why? Because they come and visit during Gaura Aarti. So if you go and visit ISKCON London, you see that there's 2 little seats on either side. I'll actually put the picture in if I remember to film it tomorrow or something. And that's for Lord Brahma and Lord Shiva because they come and visit during Gaura Aarti. So that's amazing, no? So this is Conway Hall, another holy theatre, holy place that we do come here, like I said, and have programs here and actually are present in the very hall, very room that Prabhupada was and all the great devotees. Haribol.